One and what is going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Coach David coming at you with another episode of the Muscle and Mindset podcast. I don't know if I want to keep doing that intro just because I think this is just a conversation that I'm having with you guys. And I just talking. So today, um, I want to talk about happiness, right? What is this thing? What is this, this the never-ending chase that we have going on? I just went on my morning walk this morning at about 5 a.m. Make sure I got my 5,000 steps before 6 a.m. And I'm here sitting with you guys. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about happiness. How, what is it? And how do we achieve it? So last night, it was an amazing experience, an amazing moment because we had our first women's seminar in the Bryson Coaching Academy. Okay. This is women from all over the world that are coached by either me or one of my team members, Elaine, um, or Avery, and Nikki. It's our women's psychologist, and she's coming all the way from Bali. So we had our seminar last night, and everything that she said, it was just so like it touched so much because it basically told us that you control your outcomes. You control whatever goes on in your life. You are the architect of your life. Whatever you think about is whatever you become. So, we are chasing this happiness thing, right? Like, what is this happiness thing? It's in your head, it's in your mind. How do you build it? By making the actions, by taking the actions on a daily basis that is going to allow you to, receive the outcome that you expect. How do you play with your brain? How do you fight this anxiety? How do you fight the feeling, the fear of not being enough? After the seminar, I just kept, having this conversation with myself, and it was just like, wow, wow, wow. It was just like game changing. So this morning I go on my walk, and I'm having this conversation with myself. And I pray every morning when I walk out the door, and it was simply just it only took me a second to realize that I decide if I want to have a good day or not. I decide if I want to be the
My
best
apologies.
version
I
of.
couldn't hear what you said.
Sorry, City. I don't. Yeah, she's my watch is talking to me. I decide who I want to be every day. We live in a world where everything could be fake. We have something called the metaverse. Like, come on, it's a fake place. Somewhere in a computer, and people live there, right? We have something called social media, and we have control of who we follow or who we don't follow. It's your choice. And this morning, listening to one of my motivational speeches, Les Brown to be exact, he was talking about how you're able and how you're able to allow these thoughts into your head, whether they're positive or negative. And Nikki last night talked about just following those people who bring happiness into your life, those people who are you're actually able to learn something from. So we have so many different ways of being influenced by the outside world that we're only focusing on what's not helping us be better. You're looking at someone in social media, right? Someone, let's talk to the ladies. You're in your fitness journey, and you follow this girl who has this amazing body. You feel, it's like, wow, that is just so no possible to attain because she looks so good. And you knock yourself down because you cannot be like her, instead of taking the motivation of working like she did to get to that goal. You keep bringing yourself down because you don't look as good as she does based on your standards, because I'm sure that that person doesn't feel like she looks as good as you feel she looks like, right? It's like it's just a difficult, and vicious cycle that we live in. Someone says, Colby, you're thank you, you shaped it yesterday. Uh, but I that seminar really it just impacted me so much, and it was only for women. If you want to listen to it, just send me a DM on Instagram, and I'll see if I can send you the recording because it will help you change your life. But going back to the point of happiness, choose yourself every morning. Put yourself as a priority every morning. When you wake up and you keep saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna have a good day. Oh, I woke up in the wrong side of the bed. Oh, I'm doing all these things." You're putting yourself in a state of mind that is not allowing you to move forward. It's not allowing you to, look at all the blessings that you have in life. You have no idea. I don't think you realize the amount of luck that you have in your life that you are able to wake up every day. You don't, you complain about life, right? But you have probably almost everybody, over the age of 25 years old, have lost someone in their lives to death, right? They died. They don't get to wake up anymore. They're done. They're gone. They don't get to wake up. Why don't you understand that you have the chance of waking up every day? You get to wake up. You get to go to work. You get to eat. Oh my gosh, my hands hurt. Well, there are people who have no hands. So instead of focusing on the things that you want to complain about, focus on the things that you actually have in your life. Like, you're blessed to wake up. You're blessed with literally every second of your life. But you decide to look at the complete opposite side of happiness. Why? I don't know. And I'm guilty of that. Sometimes I wake up and it's like, shit, it's not gonna be a good day, but I snap myself out of it very quickly. I don't allow myself to have a not 100% day. Are there, you know, are there things that are gonna trigger those reactions or those thoughts throughout the day? Absolutely. But having self accountability and having self worth is going to help you snap out of it faster than you think. Yesterday, I had an extremely difficult day. Nikki explained that you have you know two ways of anxiety or breakdowns. I froze. I literally froze. I sat down and I couldn't do anything because I was so anxious. I was so nervous. I was panicking and I did nothing but sat down. After I sat down, I was so mad at myself for sitting down and not doing anything. And this morning I woke up and it's like, yeah, thank you for allowing me to wake up. Then I realized that freezing moment that I had was just absolutely worthless. That worrying about the things that I cannot control make me waste time. Worry about things that you have control of and are going to help you move forward in life. But if you worry about, your neighbor, cooking something too spicy and it gets in the air and you're allergic to spices, and are you gonna tell your neighbor to stop cooking in his house? Like, you can't do anything about it. So why are you gonna stress about it? You can't. That's probably a wrong example because it gets complicated, but guys, it's the reality. You're able to build your own happiness. We have so many tools in our hands on every day, like literally every day of your lives. You have the choice. You can make the choice to become the best version of yourself simply by saying, I want to try this today. There are people who don't have the time because they're gone. They don't get to be happy anymore because they're gone. You have the opportunity to be happy every day. You make the choice. Write down every morning in a little piece of paper. Write down every morning what you're grateful for. What makes you happy? What do you want to do? What is your goal in life? If you have a goal in life, write a plan. Fuck, write the fucking thing down and get to work on it. It's not going to take you a week to get it done. Humans, we're driven, like I like to say that we're driven by passion. We're driven by those things that make you wake up in the morning, the things that you go to bed thinking of that you cannot wait to wake up so you can actually get to work on it. Like I went to bed last night thinking about getting in front of the computer, putting my microphone on, setting my camera, and talking to you guys. That's what I was thinking last night before I went to bed. Because I want to impact your life. That's why I reached out to women psychologists from the other side of the world to help my girls, the girls that I coach, be a better version of themselves. I have this burning desire of being the person that they call the coach. I want to change people's lives. I don't want people to think of anybody else when they think of I want to be healthier mentally and physically. I want them to think of me. I want them to think of my brand. I want them to think of this movement that I've created with the help of all the people around me to help others be better. That is my happiness. And I get to do it with my wife. She doesn't do this, but she just, she's like, good job, babe. She, she supports me. The idea of being able to help someone every day at any level makes me want to wake up next morning. That's the way I find happiness. Now the question is, how do you find happiness? What makes you happy? Think about it. Write it down and work on it. You are the architect of your life. You want to find success? I'm going to tell you what it is. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. You think about something all day long, you will become that something. It is difficult because you're going to think about different things throughout the day. But if the majority of your day is thinking about this thing that you desire, you will get it done. You will find the ways to make it possible. So ask yourself, what do I want to become? Who do I have to become? Why do I want to become it? Then become it. How? By thinking about it every day of your life. By, working on a positive action towards this outcome every day of your life. If you have a 9-to-5 job, right? You work 8 hours a day and you're working for somebody else, and let's say that you're an entrepreneur and you want to build your own business. That's only 8 hours out of 24 hours. Well, I need to sleep 5 hours. Then the rest of the day, work on your business. Well, I have family. Well, take care of your family and work on your business. You want to be a bodybuilder? Easy. Diet, train. Become it. Think about it all day long. You have the tools to do it. Things that you decide not to. Happiness and success are the same thing. It's a thought. Like you think about it, that it's a thought that you become this something. Okay? Happiness and success, the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If you're a father, you have a family, your happiness is to see your family, your kids smile and your wife smile. Do something that makes them happy, because as a reward, you're going to be happy. I can sit here and tell you so many things that will make you happy, and I don't know who you are. I don't know you, and I'm telling you how to be happy. Now tell yourself, how do I make this happen? And I just told you. Guys, I hope you have the greatest day of your entire life. Coach Dave signing out. If you have someone who you believe might benefit from listening to the Muscle and Mindset podcast, and just listening to, the bullshit, send them the episode, send them the link. If you have any questions about whatever, just shoot me a DM at David Brayson Pro on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, everything. I'm on all platforms because I want to help you. Have the greatest day of your whole entire life. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Peace out.